So you start doing consulting, you realize, or you start to transition into Reaper. Reaper ends up becoming something bigger than you guys ever thought it was.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you first launched that, what was the idea? What was the dream behind it? And how did it evolve into what it ultimately became?
So when we first launched Reaper, I guess we went down the same drop shipping path everybody does. Let's drop ship, cheap shit from China to people. It takes them, 14 weeks to get here, and uh, all in all, I just didn't even feel right about when I first started doing that. Yeah, we made it. We were making decent money. I think at the height of the cheap end drop shipping, we were probably making 700 a week just messing around, and but I just didn't morally feel right, not knowing that customers are paying for products, me not even knowing the quality of the product, the brand of the product, or how long it's going to get there.
Mm.
And then I didn't feel like I was doing just. I felt like a scam artist.
Right.
So that turned into, okay, I'm going to reach out to actual suppliers here in the United States. And like I said, it spiraled into something just crazy. We reached out to some of the suppliers for big outdoors equipment stores, unnameable, of course, but ones that everyone knows about. And what happens there is some of these big, or I guess big box outdoor stores, when they place, just for example, an order on a duck call, they'll order 1 million units. Well, if they can't push 1 million units, they still have to get rid of that stock for the next year's upcoming product. It's just wasted space in the warehouse. Excuse me. So what I didn't reach, I would reach out to the supplier and be like, hey, let me, alleviate you off those products for pennies on the dollar. And then I'll pay you also this fee over here if you store it for me. And I turned I guess the drop shipping model, but end up being a high ticket thing. Hell, I was at one point selling 10-point crossbows, Raven crossbows. I mean, just the highest end of the highest end of archery. And right here in the United States, I was being able out at the height of everything. I could sell archery products for 50% cheaper than where you would go to these big box stores and buy it, and still get it there in 2 to 3 business days without having to do all this Chinese whatever. And I was still, what I felt morally right at the time was making 15 to 20% profit on each product, and I was still able to cut the price 50% off from what the big box stores were selling it for. And if that doesn't tell you the markup on just the outdoors equipment or just equipment in general, not including inflation today, that's a whole nother topic.
Right.
But I mean, they're just straight scam artists. They're ripping everyone off. It was crazy, man.
Yeah.